Good evening and welcome back to From Day 1. Today we have the combination of both events, the Elemental Synergy and the last day of Winterfest 2021. As always, let's hit the mailbag first. See what we have from the last time we were together. 5, 6, 7. 7 fireworks shot off by members of the guild. 3 of the ancient artifacts. 3 more for a total of 6. 5 more for a total of 11. Guild, of course, goes through and easily gets a win. So another win there. There's your daily ranking for the arena. Oh my god, I love the key. And yes, that has already dropped from the community mailbag for the day of 500 energies to be picked up there. So as we rock on through, there's your original start for Elemental Energy with the Paragon of Stability. Get some nice tournament certificates. And gold. Gotta love some gold too. Gold is also a beautiful, beautiful thing. Which automatically triggers the first Seal of Tenacity. Now, for those wondering, the 3 per person prize is $37.49. So 2 members of the guild spent that already to get themselves 10,000 emeralds and 100 of these boxes. And the one that gave off 5 has spent $75 with 225,000 emeralds as a prize. Alrighty. So before we hit to today's beginning of the stories of morons, Karens, and everything else, let's hit tonight's final tale of Winterfest 2021. This should be the piece that wraps the story up. Remember yesterday, talk with Cornelius. The last gifts have been delivered and unwrapped, but the archdemon has managed to evade us once more. We're launching a new search operation. I was hoping to take revenge upon the scum personally. It's a matter of honor, you understand. That said, having you heroes for allies does sound tempting. I'll join your search party as long as it becomes a battle party. Eventually. I must warn you that operation entails many risks. Danger will be lurking every step of the way. Danger? I laugh in the sight of danger. So she becomes a regular member of Dominion, and there's some stones of hers. Yay, we like stones. Let's see what's in the Winterfest prize gab. 10 scrolls, we like those. Anytime you get elemental scrolls, are a great prize. Here you'd like to see some super titan chests. Alright. So our first story of the part 2 tonight is a COVIDiot Karen who not only went ahead and did a dumb to get arrested once, she did so twice in the same week. Yeah, you heard that right. In the same mother freaking week. And yes, we have both of those COVIDiot Karen stories. So let's start with the first right now. We have a cop's camera basically at a bank going up to this Karen.
I'll say, if that's you leave, you have to leave.
Money in the bank or not, you still have to follow their rules, Karen. So if you want to take your money out, but you don't want to wear a mask, then you can always do so from the comfort of whatever gas station dumpster you call home.
Well, then you have to abide by the rules, and you have to have a mask on. It's not. Businesses have the right to refuse service, even if you're not wearing a mask. That's their choice. Awesome. Well, you need to go and get a mask and then take your money out. You're not allowed to do. Ma'am, listen, we're going to do this the easy way or the hard way.
What are you going to do, arrest me?
Yes.
Yes, Karen. Yes, he's going to arrest you. And I would be lying if I said that watching self-entitled Karens get arrested wasn't my favorite new hobby. Well, that and watching sovereign citizens get their windows busted out.
For intruding on premises.
That's hilarious.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, and you believe in it.
I believe in it.
Do you believe in it?
The laws, yes.
The law says that I do not have to wear a mask.
No, Karen. The law says that businesses have a right to refuse service to anyone.
That means
And
you.
they can ask you to leave too. And if you choose not to leave, well, the cops have a right to arrest your dumbass for criminal trespassing.
You can not in public, but you're not in public. You're not in public. I'm not going to argue with you about this. This is not a public place. This is a private business. No, you're not. We're going to go outside.
Are you serious?
Do I look like I'm kidding?
Do I look like I'm
the
kidding?
officer's face, but just from his tone of voice alone, no, Karen. He doesn't look like he's kidding.
Well, I don't know. Because
Let's all go walk outside.
You've got some issues.
I've got issues.
That you're taking away people's human rights.
Okay.
Let's go
outside. Let's go outside.
Shoot me, people?
No.
You're going to shoot me for trying not to breathe?
Cool.
Come on, dude.
Don't do that. Oh, no.
She just reached for the cop's gun.
He's the one that's going to take your monkey ass to jail for not following the rules and not leaving when ordered to do so. Now I wonder, is Grandma going to rack up any additional charges while she still has the opportunity to do so?
Back up.
Do you really expect otherwise, Mr. Skeptic Boy?
Some old lady is getting handcuffed here.
Man, put your hands behind your back. Say, you don't stop resisting. Stop.
Are you gonna like get real here? Really?
Relax.
No one's gonna get real.
Karen, the only person getting real is you. That's getting really stupid in public. And why are you trying to involve the other patrons in your mess? Are you trying to get them kicked out of their bank as well? Or are you just looking for a ride-along companion on your way to jail?
Come on.
Oh, you smashed my up around now? Now you're smashing my arm into my private area?
Your private area?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Karen.
My hand is behind my back, sir.
This one.
Goddamn, Karen! How dumb are you? How the fuck can both of your hands be behind your back when both of your hands are clearly in front of you on camera? Now I know that this Karen is limited by her intellectual prowess, but it's because of people like her that there should definitely be a limit on the number of dum-dums that are allowed out of their padded room at the same time.
Turn over on your stomach. Put your hand behind your back. Relax.
I'm totally relaxed.
No, you are not relaxed. Not relaxed at all.
Right here, people.
Ha! I love it when these Karens think that they are so much in the right that every person around them is just going to join in on their lunacy. Unfortunately for her, she forgot that she's not in her safe space on Facebook and that she's in the real world where normal people are getting sick and tired of these anti-mask cave dwellers.
Wow, what about the sheep? Someone's filming this. We're videoing it.
Oh, I'm filming it.
This is like
Yeah, okay. Stand up. Stand up. Stand yourself up.
how do you suggest, sir? I am like a 55-year-old woman here.
Okay.
What
Sit
do
up.
you feel?
Stand up.
Ayúdame, por favor.
Stand up.
Ayúdame, por favor.
Karen, stop speaking
You
Spanish.
Spanish to people?
I do speak Spanish.
Okay, well stand up.
I don't know why she started to speak Spanish out of nowhere, but I can only imagine that she looked up and saw a Hispanic person there and said, "Oh, that person's not helping me because that person doesn't understand my stupidity when it's said in English." Well, here's a newsflash for you, Karen. Stupid is stupid in every language.
Are you happy now?
Okay.
I'm not happy.
Okay, stand
And team, I'll say it for you. Es muy stupido. Idioto. Dang.
up. Stand up. Come on.
You know what? I think
She's getting herself. Come on.
I think you broke my freaking foot.
You made that shit up, Karen. I mean, I didn't hear you crying out in agonizing pain when the police officer broke all the bones in your foot. Now, I did hear your nails on chalkboard screeching voice when you were yelling about your rights and you were lying about your hands being behind your back. But broken foot? Not a fucking peep.
Okay, I'll call.
And that's my business over there.
Yeah, she's gonna pick it up. Come on. We're outside.
You're right here, Karen.
One in custody.
Wow. Not wearing a mask, people. This is what they do to you.
Wrong again, Karen. This is what they do to you when you're told to leave a privately owned business and you refuse. See, you had every opportunity to leave on your own. But no, your rights got in the way of you doing the smart thing, and you can thank your rights for getting your ass thrown in jail.
Slow buddy off.
Okay, I got my dog in the truck.
I got you. I'm 10-4. Send EMS for.
Wait a minute. You were stupid enough to pull this bullshit and bring a poor, defenseless Poochie? Okay. Officer, pull your taser out. She deserves the tasing just for bringing the dog into this.
For a 60-year-old white female, she's complaining of foot pain.
Yeah. You
Take a
broke
seat.
my damn foot.
Take a seat.
He might have broke your ego, but your foot? No, that's just a lie.
Take a seat.
49, we're out. Okay.
Take a seat.
Where's your mask? Where's your mask? 6 feet away from me. Oh, well, I was 6 feet away from those people
All right,
in there, too.
in there. Get inside.
Come on, you guys.
Get
Let's get
inside.
real.
Karen,
Karen, I
in
think
case
we're
you
getting
didn't
real.
notice the steel bracelets on your wrist, shit already got real. And you can enjoy your overnight stay at the county inn. Alright, so that's the end of the first video. But before we load up the second video, why don't you guys help me out by leaving a comment on this video and subscribing if you're not
You
already
heard the man.
subscribed.
Like, share, and subscribe.
So let's continue.
Ma'am,
The entry of member of the public.
ma'am, if you refuse to leave, you're going to go to jail for trespassing.
I love it. This officer is no nonsense and gives her two very distinct options. 1, leave the store. 2, go to jail. 1 makes sense. 2 is nonsensical. Now I would ask you, which one do you think she chose? But if she chose option number 1,
We wouldn't be here.
making this video.
You can't. You want to read this? These are my
I'm not going to ask you
These are
again.
my federal rights.
Grab your stuff. Let's go.
No, I'm not going.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you are.
The law.
Karen, did you not learn anything from your last video? I mean, no one expects you to have the mental fortitude to solve basic algebra. But god damn, didn't you get arrested for this very same thing last week? You ever heard the saying, doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results? Yeah, that was Einstein, and he was talking about Karens.
You want to hear this or not?
No, we want to arrest you.
What are you doing?
Don't jerk away from me.
Listen to me.
Don't jerk away
You
from
see
me.
this?
Yeah, I saw it.
You see this? You know where it
I
came
do.
from?
Turn around.
You know where it came from now?
Yeah,
From you
Karen,
being
It
stupid?
came from the How to Ruin Your Life in 30 Seconds or Less handbook, one you seem to be all too familiar with.
Turn around.
Okay, I hope everyone's filming this because this is a major violation.
Listen, I don't want to hurt you.
A major violation. You gonna take you down?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's great. Okay. Oh, you guys are in such trouble.
Wait. You're the one wearing handcuffs, and you think they're the ones that are in trouble? You're an idiot.
Ding.
I'm sorry, that's my personal business. You may not have it. That is my personal business. You may not have it. You are taking my rights away.
No, Karen. They aren't taking your rights away. They're arresting you for trespassing, and that's well within your rights.
Let's go.
Okay. You know what? That cuff is really, really tight. No, I'm trying to school you people. I'm trying to school you people. Am I right?
No thanks, Karen. If I want to be schooled on my rights, then I'll go to an actual school and take a government class. Now, if I want to be endlessly entertained by the know-it-all Neanderthals of the internet, I'll just keep watching Karen videos.
Hey, buddy. See ya. Terry, right?
Oh, you were the lady the other day causing issues in Galveston.
No, I was a lady the other day.
You didn't learn your lesson in Galveston?
Nope. She didn't learn her lesson by getting herself arrested in Galveston. Instead, she doubled down on stupidity and got herself arrested again in less than 1 week. Now there's gotta be some kind of Darwin Award that recognizes this level of stupidity.
What are you doing?
Checking your bag on.
Oh, wow, lady. That's my business.
It's Officer Archelaus.
Is this,
Have a seat. Have a seat.
where's my phone?
Have a seat.
This is getting fun.
So if getting arrested for trespassing twice in 1 week is fun, and if sitting in the back of a cop car to learn that you have an active warrant is fun, what do you think possessing the body cam footage of both officers making the arrest is?
Extremely fun.
Okay, so I think this is going to be where we end the video.
No, actually, we're not. Because, you remember I told you that she got arrested twice in 1 week? That actually wasn't 100% truthful. During all of this, she thought it was smart enough to go and give a local television station an interview about all of this situation, where they told her that she had an active warrant and was arrested a third time in the same week. Jesus Christ. It is just almost too funny. Let me see if I have that particular clip. Oh, we do. Oh, we do. Yes. Let me find it right here. As we continue to fight on level 38. Okay. So, what we need to do is queue up. Okay, here we go.
Walked in, and the lady who was at the door said, do you have a mask? I said, no, thank you, I don't need one. And she says, well, you need a mask. Here's a mask. I said, no, thank you, I don't need one.
So I don't know if this Karen knows how society works or not, but when a private business tells you that you need a mask in order to do business there, then it's in your best interest to wear a mask or find somewhere else to do your business.
And I'm standing in my little red dots. So, so she's like, ma'am, you have to leave. I said, I just want to close my account. I'm going to get my money, and then I'll leave. I can't go through the drive-thru. I'm pulling the rig. So she says, well, if you don't put a mask on or leave, then I'm calling the cops. I said, well, do what you have to do.
So you were asked to leave, or they would call the cops on you and you told them to do what they had to do? How'd that work out for you, Karen?
You know? So, there was a lot of people in the bank. They only had one teller going, so it took a while. If they had been faster, I could have been gone already.
I love when human colostomy bags blame other people for their shortcomings. The fact that she's trying to blame the bank tellers not moving fast enough as the reason for her arrest makes me appreciate her arrest even that much more.
But, so I'm like next in line, and all of a sudden this cop shows up, and you gotta put your mask on. I said, no, I don't. It's against my civil rights. I do not have to wear a mask. There's no law that tells me I have to wear a mask. So I said, your governor just opened it up. Everything's good. I have rights.
These videos took place in Texas, and to some extent she's right. The governor of Texas did remove the mask mandates from all public spaces. Keyword, public spaces, which doesn't include private businesses which don't have to respect your imaginary civil rights.
Ma'am, this is private property. If you don't put your mask on, then I'm going to arrest you. I'm like, I'm almost up there. Let me do my business, and then I'll be done.
Sometimes I wonder what the thought process of this troglodyte was. I mean, did she really think that if the cop arrived there 5 minutes later, that the bank was just going to serve her without a mask? No, Karen. They called the cops to remove you because they weren't going to serve you without a mask, and you refused to leave on your own.
So, right about that time, he reached over and grabbed my arm. I'm like, don't touch me.
Admitting to resisting arrest is not the smart thing to do. But then again, nobody watching this video is expecting you to do the smart thing ever.
And so he's trying to grab him again, and I had a little, I call it a tushy bag, where it's a little purse that you wear around your waist.
It's called a fanny pack, and it's where Karens like you keep your 9 brain cells and 3 IQ points.
By the way, for most of my friends over in the UK, that would be a bum bag, is what they're referring to.
So, anyway, I'm telling him, don't touch me, and he's trying to grab my arms and trying to reach me behind, and then, I'm trying to get away from him, heading towards the door, and, anyway, he's trying to pull me up on my feet, and I said, just a minute, I'm trying to get up.
You gotta love when a Karen goes full self-ownage, like telling people that she doesn't need a mask, that she's not sick, and then fucking cops on camera. That's why you need a mask, Karen. That's why.
So the minute I got my foot under me, I'm like, he's like, stand up, stand up. I said, I think you broke my damn foot. While I was on the ground, I'm looking up at all the people in there. I'm like, are you serious? Not one of you people are going to stand up for me. I'm a 65-year-old woman, and this man is throwing me on the ground.
The truly shameful part about this whole situation is that she is a 65-year-old grown-ass woman, and she's acting like a 9-year-old petulant brat.
Yes, so they had to wait for the ambulance to get there. So, and I'm handcuffed back, and he's like, got this so tight on my wrist. I've got bruises and cuts and boo-boos all over. My ribs hurt. My neck hurts.
Cool story, Karen. But do you know why liars laugh after telling lies?
Because they're liars.
Even they find it funny that you might be buying their bullshit.
Everything you went through, wouldn't it just have been easier to put them out?
Did I know?
I like that the news reporter just asked her, hey, with everything you got on, wouldn't it have been easier just to wear a goddamn mask, you blooming idiot? Of course, he didn't say the words blooming idiot, but he said everything else.
This guy was going to be crazy?
I think you're missing the point of the question. It's not about whether the officer was crazy or not crazy. He's asking you if, looking back on this situation, don't you think it might have been easier on you if you would have just worn your mask for the 15 minutes it would have taken to withdraw your $4.20 and close your account? Instead, you chose not to wear a mask, to get refused service, to have the police called on you because you wouldn't leave, and ultimately you got arrested for trespassing and resisting arrest.
And let me tell you, if I asked you to put a bag over your head because I'm afraid of your breath, would you do that?
Are you stupid or something?
This
Yes.
has to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard a Karen say. Putting a plastic bag over your head and suffocating yourself is not the same thing as wearing a mask to ensure the health and wellness of the people around you. One will kill you, the other is being a net positive to society.
Where do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line? I have civil rights. This whole pandemic thing is a joke. And they've got people so scared to death, so paranoid. No, I do not believe it's real. I know for a fact it's real.
Well, let's just be thankful that you're the queen of your trailer park and not the head of surgery at your local hospital. Because this living catheter just said that COVID is fake, followed by, I know it's real. Let's listen to her reasoning.
If you guys would do your research, there was back in, I think it was March or April of last year, Houston, all the doctors came out that were treating all the COVID people, and they were livid. They're saying, we have a cure. We have a cure for this. Everybody that we have given this to, it works.
A few patients recovering from COVID after drinking fish tank cleaner does not a scientific study make.
They're talking about the chlorofluoroquine situation.
You don't think that there ever was a pandemic? You don't think that?
I think it's the flu. The flu. I had it last January before it was the COVID.
What the fuck? I have come
Thank you.
across so many Karens who have claimed to have had COVID-19 in January 2020, when in the entire month of January, there were less than 15 cases in the entire United States. Now, I've come across about 50 videos claiming this. So please, make this make sense, Karen.
I was sick for 3 weeks. I was really exhausted. I ate a bunch of vitamins, took my vitamin D that I take every morning.
So wait, let me get this straight. You just said that you take vitamin D and vitamin C and all these supplements every morning to make sure you're not sick, but you still got sick in January 2020.
Don't you? I would think that, I think, fortunately, I haven't had it, but I know people that have. I mean, if I had it would make me more, oh, I gotta wear a mask. You know what I'm saying?
No. Do you wear a mask for any other flu? Do we shut down the whole economy for any other flu?
COVID-19 is not the flu. I mean, I know you read online or saw in your favorite Facebook group that COVID-19 symptoms were flu-like symptoms, but COVID-19 and the flu are two separate viruses. And it's because of self-entitled Neander Karens like you who refuse to wear a mask and refuse to accept reality that our economy is in the situation that it's in today. So get in line or get fucked.
Yeah, they released the body cam.
So, exactly. And you know what? She told me on the phone, she says that was not a police department. That was a private security guy. I said,
No,
well,
it was the Dallas police.
that's what you just said. But she lied to me. Why would she do that? Is she trying to cover stuff up, right?
No, Karen. They're not trying to cover anything up. And you did get arrested by the police. Unless the laws changed and bank security is now driving around in police cruisers. Let's watch the replay.
Morning, custody.
Yeah, that's a cop car.
Yeah, they say that they have a warrant for your arrest.
That's not what they told me. She said wow, so they can still come and get me, huh?
Yes, Karen. When you have a warrant, you can be arrested in the United States. That's how shit works. And I love how this Karen didn't even know she had a warrant until the gentleman interviewing her told her. And the cameraman, beautiful timing, zooms right in on her face to catch that awkward moment when Karen realizes that any day now she's going to be arrested again.
Wow, so they can still come and get me, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, they put out a press release.
So when I called her and I said, I received no paperwork, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And she goes, ma'am, you're not arrested. If you're arrested, you'd be in my jail.
Well, that's not necessarily the case. Sometimes a police officer can detain you and get your information and then finish conducting his investigation. And if that investigation warrants a warrant for your arrest, well, then they're going to issue a warrant for your arrest. In this case, you said that your foot was broken and that you needed medical attention. But when you got to the hospital, they released you without injury. Once they did that, the cop said, you're going to come sit your dumb ass in jail.
Right, but I mean, they're publicly saying they have.
They're also, well, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe that's just to keep you off the trail of what happened. I don't know. Because
Are you going to turn yourself in?
I'm going to be right here at this trailer park.
Trailer park. Go figure. Now, I know that I rag on trailer park troglodyte Karens pretty hard. And maybe it's because as a child I spent a significant portion of time growing up in and around trailer parks. And at least in my experience, there's two types of people that live in trailer parks. One is the respectable citizen that enjoys the cheaper way of living and the community that comes with a trailer park. The other are these self-entitled dipshits looking for drama, thinking that their septic tank don't smell.
So if they want to come and find me, I guess I'll deal with that. Maybe they'll beat me up again. I don't know.
Just last question. I mean, in every situation, hindsight's 20/20, right? And I get what you're saying. You're absolutely correct. No one in Texas has to wear a mask.
Right.
But when you do, but a private business, they have the right, just like they have the right to say no shoes.
It's not like I'm going in there shopping.
It doesn't fucking matter, Karen. If you go in there without wearing a mask and you say, hey, I'm the special case that doesn't need to wear the mask because I only have a little bit to do, then the next person comes in and goes, hey, she's not wearing a mask and she's getting served. Well, I'm not going to wear a mask either. And then the next person comes in and goes, hey, they're not wearing masks. I'm not going to wear one either as well. And before you know it, everybody wants to be the special case. Karen, you're not special. You're an idiot.
But if you could, and again, this is all hypothetical.
And I'm telling you, I would not change a thing. I'm not going to put a face diaper on because everyone is paranoid of something that is not real.
Oh, it's not real? Well, why don't you try telling that to the 562,000 families who lost someone to COVID this year? Including mine, you...
Even after all this, you're not going to wear one.
Sir? I am not going to wear one. I put it on in the hospital because there's sick people in there. You never know.
Oh, the irony. The irony of that statement. You'll wear a mask inside of a hospital because obviously there's sick people. Well, guess what, Karen? Since the beginning of this pandemic, there's been about 31 million Americans who have tested positive for COVID-19. Not to mention the fact that there's about 50,000 new cases every day. So guess what? Sick people are everywhere, Karen. Wear your mask.
So
Sir, I appreciate you telling this. I really do. I wish you the best of luck.
I wish that you would go find that footage from the people that cured everybody and had the cure, and then all of a sudden, because it was hydroxychloroquine, it's a no doer. You guys need to do your research. I'm telling you, it's out there.
Am I the only one that finds it ironic that this Karen would trust a couple of doctors in Houston treating a couple of patients with malaria medicine over the entire body of science and the most rigorously tested vaccine in human fucking history? I mean, this Karen has to spell logic with a stupid.
I'm just going to be very clear with you in your situation, okay? The Galveston Police Department they sent out the body care to every news outlet. They sent out a press.
Okay, so here's my question. Here's my question. Why do you think they're doing that if they release the body cam? Why do you think they're doing it? No, and I want you to think.
Oh, I don't know, Karen. Maybe because you might do an interview and claim police brutality when no police brutality occurred. And body cam footage is public information. So instead of fielding thousands and thousands of requests from reporters and news agencies and just random people on the internet, they got in front of that train and just released it to everybody.
When you look at the video, it's like he's not. I guess you could call it. He might be a little manhandleish, I guess, in a way, but it's like, I mean, he makes it clear to you that this bank wants you. You can only come in the bank if you wear a mask.
And I had been in the bank for probably, 15 minutes, all right? So all I had to do was do my business and leave.
Oh my God, you're still missing the fucking point, Karen. It's not about the couple of minutes left when the officer arrived that you would have been able to finish your business, which you weren't going to finish anyway because they weren't going to serve you. It's about the 15 fucking minutes that you sat there in line without a mask when they asked you to leave and you refused to do so. You deserve to get arrested for criminal trespass, and you deserve to get arrested for resisting arrest.
And it's not like I went in there shopping to buy something and they have my money. They have my money.
Have you never heard of an ATM, Karen? Okay, so I think this is
you
going
can't
to
get
be
42 cents from an ATM machine, Team Boy. I'm sorry, but yeah, you can't get 42 cents from an ATM. That's probably her entire balance at that particular bank. But I agree with you, that's about as much as we have to put up with of that particular moron. Oh, let's see. Who else do we have? We gotta have some more ones. Oh, fuck, he died. Okay, we can go with that one. How about an auditor who does his very first audit? And boy, he really, really botches the job. As we wait about 80%. Okay, here we go. Hey,
For crying out loud.
I was gonna say,
He wouldn't be an
goddamn
auditor
camera.
if he didn't film sideways. I'm telling you, let me fix it. Okay, this is about 3 or 4 minutes of dead air, him just walking to where he's going, so I'm going to speed it up.
Fast forward. Damn, my fast forward button broke. Dude, don't take that long to fucking walk.
Oh, now we get a full minute of looking at signs on the door, like they all do. He's off to a good start. He must have had a great teacher. Make sure he gets that security notice ordered by the sheriff and everything. Read all that. Read it to us. I don't know what it says. I can't read it from here.
He's got that 0.5 megapixel camera.
Hey, what is this?
Bulletproof.
Oh, okay. All right. How y'all doing? Good. Paper.
Yeah. You get it walk. Oh, you get it from that one thing? Certificate?
Oh, yeah.
Beep.
How you doing that? Good. I'm gonna get don't be.
Beep.
Oh, that's right.
He's trying to bullshit his way
Alright.
through
Can you tell
security.
me where court services is?
Third floor.
Third floor. All right. Thank you very much. You have a good
How you
day.
doing, man?
Yeah, cover that camera up if you know you're not supposed to have one there.
Dummy, we can't see anything. Man, these people are idiots.
Alright, fast forward back on. He's in an elevator.
Going up? Hey, can you tell me where court services is? I just didn't see it on the sign, so.
Another desk.
Oh wow, it's way down there.
Yeah, well, it's right to the right here, and there's a door right here, and there should be a glass window where somebody should be.
Okay, thank you.
You have a good day.
You as well.
I'm not really hearing the self-righteous auditor speak here, trying to justify what he's doing because nobody's actually caught him filming yet. But they will eventually. Hopefully it won't be too long. I may cut a bunch of this out because he's just walking around.
Please do.
meandering
It's quite
around,
boring.
doing nothing.
Hold on. Let me hit the fast forward button again.
Ooh, just keep on going. Oh, hi. I'm trying to get something notarized. Is that you? Sure. We're good. You have a good day now. Thanks. Pretty boring stuff. That clock tower. Very boring.
Much like your video so far, it's extremely boring. I can't believe you uploaded this to your channel to make people see you making a fool out of yourself at the end. Anyway, let's continue.
Let's hit that fast forward button again as we go back into the damn elevator.
Mosey on 2. Oops.
Oh crap, I actually lost.
Hi. I was just up on the 3rd floor, and they got some really nice photographs hanging on the wall. What? This is a publicly accessible area, though, right?
It is, but
okay.
We don't want any security footage coming out of here.
I don't.
Because we have inmates running around and people that might want to do harm.
Oh, that's all right. I'm not trying to do any harm. I'm just seeing some pictures. I just want to get some photos of the pictures.
Well, we finally get to see this clown in action. He's found his trigger. You can't be filming up there. Nobody caught him with his camera filming. They didn't know he was filming. Now he's been told he can't do it, and now the circumstances are going to change a little bit.
You cannot take pictures up on this floor. Down on the 1st floor by the flags and outside in the front, you can't.
But this is a publicly accessible area.
I understand that, sir, but this is also a secure area because we have courtrooms, inmates, and stuff like that.
Is that on writing anywhere? Is it posted?
No, sir, that's just government center policy.
It's a policy. It's not law, though, right?
No, it's not a law.
Okay. So I'm okay to take pictures up here.
You're okay to take pictures on the first floor by the flag and outside by the government steps. That's all the places.
But it's not in writing.
Come with me, sir. I'll take you downstairs and we'll explain it to you.
You don't need to explain it to me. I can go by myself.
No, she's gonna physically take you there.
I'll show you where you can take pictures downstairs.
But I need to see it in writing in law.
Come with me, please.
Am I free to go?
Just come downstairs. I'll have somebody explain it to you.
Sure. Let's get. Am I being detained?
No, you're not being detained,
Okay.
sir. We're just sitting downstairs. I'm going to show you where to take pictures, and I'll have somebody explain it why you can't.
Okay.
Oh, the idiot's actually following us. That's an idiot. I guess this guy doesn't know the frauditor handbook.
He's 16. Can you get the metal detector, please?
Because I am a fucking moron.
This is about these right here, just because we have a secure area here, that's what I'm talking about. My supervisor's gonna come in and explain to you why we can't have video and all that, taking pictures on this area. Since you don't want to hear it from me.
Well, it's not that I don't want to hear. I just don't agree with you. So policy is not law.
Step over that with me.
Well, I have to wait right here, right?
I'm asking you to wait over here so that way I can have somebody come talk to me out of their phone.
That's a request, though, right?
It is a request. So if you'll step over there for me, please.
But I'm good to stay here as well.
If you will step over there, please, so you're not interfering with the public.
Well, I want to
And
interfere.
also videotaping the security area. Sir, if we're gonna have a problem, we'll have to let these leave.
You got
So
to.
please step over here past the metal detector.
It's a publicly area.
Sir,
Public access does not equal public forum. I'm no lawyer. I'm no legal expert. But even I know what the difference between a public forma and public access is. There is a difference.
I'm asking you nicely, please step over past the metal detector. Because you're recording video, I need you to please move and stop recording the secured area where we're screening people in.
They didn't seem to have a problem with it when I came in.
Okay, so
Ma'am, don't yell your directives at me. I know the law. I went to YouTube University. Here's my diploma right here. Look at it. It's official. And I didn't tell them I was going to be filming when I came through the security. I just had my phone because that's what I film on because I can't afford a camera. And don't try to tell me the law. I have the degree right here, ma'am.
if you're gonna have a problem, we're gonna have to ask you to leave.
I'm not having a problem, man.
Sir, this is the last time. Either step off to the side or please leave.
I'm sorry. This is the First Amendment protected activity that I'm engaging in. Please don't touch me. Do not touch me.
This is tyranny in America.
He
Tyranny
touched.
in America.
Oh, shut up, tyranny.
Do not touch me.
Please, sir, I've already asked you nicely.
That's my Fourth Amendment right. Do not touch me.
Them escorting you out of the building has nothing to do with the Fourth Amendment rights. Nothing at all. It has no relevance. What a moron.
You're not really an FBI, are you?
Yeah, he's a moron.
was he
That is search and seizure. It's illegal. Do not touch me.
He's been recording this building the whole time.
Okay.
You know, no one else seemed to have a problem with it until I was just getting some pictures of the pictures that were on the wall, and now that's a problem.
I'm saying.
It's been a problem, sir.
Stay right there, like 2 feet over here to the other side.
What does it matter from there or 2 feet? Why does it matter?
She wants you to stay over there.
And I don't want to. So what does it? Whose
If you will stop
whose
and
feelings are trumped?
If you will stop and listen for just a second, we have people going in and out, and you were blocking that way. That's
No,
why
it was not.
you didn't move.
I stepped right out of the right of way,
You're still in the.
Still in the public area. We just want you to move over to the side.
and I did.
I'm right and you're wrong. I'm right and you're wrong. I'm right and you're wrong. Just put it on record and put it on replay.
No, you move still in the public path. You're just sitting here wanting to argue with us. That's
No,
all.
I'm not.
Yes, he
You're trying
is.
to give me directives that are unlawful. Is what you're doing.
Nothing I've said is unlawful, sir.
You're telling me that I cannot record in public. This is a publicly accessible area. I am free to record.
No,
the
you're
Supreme
not.
Court has ruled on that. Tell me I'm wrong. Please tell me I'm wrong.
We're going to get the supervisor up here and deal with you because you obviously don't want to hear it from anybody, but if you won't
I'll tell her. You're wrong.
bring D7 too, please.
Are you going to arrest me?
No, we're not gonna arrest you.
Please
We're gonna have
arrest him.
more authority than us
Okay.
to explain to you why you can't come in here and start recording.
And being
Since you
stupid.
didn't want to hear it from me, You're giving both of us a hard time. We're trying to keep...
I'm not trying to give you a hard time. I'm just trying to engage in my First Amendment protected activity.
Of being stupid?
I'm sorry. $1,000
Which is publicly recorded. No, ma'am.
Yes.
No, ma'am. I was just trying to take some pictures, and you told me I couldn't do it. So now, who caused the problem?
You.
No, not me.
Because you would not listen to what I was trying to...
Because you're incorrect.
Okay.
Let's check in with the roulette wheel of justice. Will he be escorted from the building? Will he be arrested? Will he be allowed to stay and film in the building? Your guess is as good as mine.
Taser him.
So you got somebody coming up behind me? Is that what's going on? Okay.
You look like you're looking for a fight.
I'm not.
We're not looking for a fight.
Look, I can show you the footage. I was just taking pictures of the pictures.
Look, we already have a special down. We just want to make our time, get out of here just as well as everybody else.
Cool.
And you look like you want to engage into a fight. We don't want to.
Man, you saw me when I came in, and I went upstairs, took care of my business, just wanted to get some pictures of the pictures.
Why was it so hard to go right over that? Why have this dialogue with us instead of just going right over that?
Because what difference does it make if I was there or there?
You're in this breezeway, in the public breezeway.
This is what
She just
well, right here.
She just trying to get you to go over there.
I just wanted you to move out of the way. Then you move over here where people have to get to building and zoning.
If
over there by the marshals.
If I was in anyone's way, I would have moved, but no one was there.
But you continue to argue.
I'm not arguing.
Saying, okay, not a problem. That's what you had to do.
I'm not arguing with you.
Instead, you want to sit here, argue with us, and record, and make our jobs a little harder. So we're going to allow our supervisor to come talk to you.
Okay.
And then get it resolved.
Okay.
Is that so?
And then arrest you.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I
What's
like
the
that.
number?
G64.
Thank you.
Make sure my name is on your recording.
Got it. And yours?
Make sure my name's on your report, you idiot.
Gates.
Gates. Okay. You used to be in Hogansville?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
20 years.
Yeah. You're the guy that I got all the drugs
Yes,
off the streets. Yeah. I only know because I read about it in the paper, you know.
I am the drug man.
Man, I'm not trying to make anybody's life hard here.
It could have been just simply easy.
Hey, guys.
2 feet. Yeah.
Well, no, she's telling me I can't record in the courthouse in a publicly accessible area.
Well, the wheel's still spinning. Let's see what happens now that the cavalry has arrived. Let's see if he gets the correct answers that he expects to get.
You cannot do it in the entryway, no sir. That's secured area.
Okay, is that a law?
Huh?
Is that a law?
Yeah, I cannot. It's a security issue. You cannot take photos of what we do for security.
Okay, well that wasn't where I was when she told me I couldn't record. I was actually on the second floor in a hallway. There were some pictures on the wall that I wanted to get some pictures of. And and I was on the third floor taking care of some business, and I saw some nice photographs, and I wanted to get some pictures of them. So I went down to the
photographs that you had.
I don't need to show you anything.
As I recall, he took pictures of the photographs on the wall. Then he got in the elevator and he went downstairs, and then he got into the confrontation. So he's lying, and he doesn't want to show them the footage of that.
Well, then I'm going to confiscate that phone.
You can't confiscate my phone by law. What are you, crazy?
And I'm taking your phone.
Yes.
That's what I think.
Okay.
You cannot take pictures.
Why are you so close to me? Back up. You're 6 feet, sir.
Anything.
And now you're coming at me again.
Yes, sir. I hadn't put my hands on you.
Like,
No, but
yes,
they
sir,
tried.
I am.
Huh?
And now you're circling around behind me. See, that's what I'm talking about, Gates.
Nobody
That's what I'm talking about. You're circling around behind me. I see what you're doing.
All you gotta do is just show me the pictures.
I'm not showing you any pictures. I don't have. This is my personal property, sir. You might as well ask me what I had for lunch. I don't have to answer. You can ask, but I don't have to show you.
Hold him here.
Okay.
You to hold me here for what?
Yes, sir. You're being detained.
What am I being? What's the crime, sir? What's the crime? What's the crime?
Ultimate stupidity in the first degree, among others.
That I've committed. That I'm being detained. Can anyone answer me?
I've been in this room for 8 years now, Terry.
We don't have to answer you.
Yeah, you do. You're a public and you're detaining me. You must answer and tell me why I'm being detained.
That's not up to me.
Well, if I'm
doing what my superior told me to do.
Oh, that's exactly what the Nazis said in Germany.
Okay.
Exactly what they said. What are you detaining me for? Come on.
Well, that's the dumbest thing he's ever heard. Apparently, he's never watched a documentary or anything about World War II and Germany and what they were doing over there, and he wants to compare that to Americans. Okay, yeah, all right, you've lost all credibility. Not that you had any anyway.
She spin me on my face! She spin me on my face! Face! She spin me on my face right now!
Okay, that's enough of the silence boy.
Now you guys can tell me what I'm being detained for. 1, 2, 3. What's your name, sir?
Sergeant Nation.
Nation. What's your badge number?
You know what my name is, that's enough.
Is that what you tell the judge?
Judge doesn't ask for my badge number.
Okay. So I'm a citizen of this county, and this is how you're going to treat me because I want to take some pictures inside the court.
That's highly doubtful. You haven't proved you're a citizen of the county yet. All you've proved so far is you're an epic moron.
Courthouse.
Which is kind of funny because today's bond was $10,000, and it doesn't even involve a minor.
Is that my understanding? Tyrants? Is that right?
Alright, how many times do I have to go through this on this channel? Tyrants are like Pol Pot, Mussolini, Hitler, Tojo of Japan during World War II, Slobodan Milosevic. Those can be called tyrants. A cop is upholding the law and not even being negative to doing so is most definitely not a tyrant. Alrighty, off the soapbox.
And then he's talking about wanting to confiscate my camera because I'm not going to show him the pictures? Absolutely not. I will not show you the pictures.
You have the right to do what you want to do.
Oh, what's that?
Make the decision.
Oh, what's that mean?
You have the right to make the decision.
You guys are trying to hem me up, man. This is nothing. All I want to do is take some pictures in my courthouse that I pay for with my taxes.
I'm still kind of in shock for being in jail for almost 10 fucking hours today. What the hell is going on?
Hey, watch the language. I'm the only one that gets to curse on this channel.
I say y'all go quiet now. What's Cap gonna do?
I could have used a little more cowbell.
Yeah, you could have used a lot more cowbell.
You gonna take me to jail today for taking pictures?
Please take him to jail.
And now I'm recording for my safety. It's exactly what I'm doing now. So what was the reason you circled around behind me again?
That you were
For
an
traffic
idiot?
purposes? In this hallway where no one has attempted to come down, in or out? Mr. Gates?
You said you were looking for a fight.
I'm not looking for a fight. I'm just trying to get out of here now.
You just started up with your conversation, now you came to me.
Oh, because you circled around behind me. That's why.
Okay, you could have asked that 10 minutes ago.
I did, when you did it.
Okay.
And what did you say?
I apologize.
All right, then. And I apologize to you. I'm not trying to be mean and ugly.
Yes, you
But
are.
you guys got me all detained now for no crime. Because I'm engaging in a First Amendment protected activity in a public
an epic
space.
moron?
Any who's and bees.
So I'm free to stay.
No, sir, you're
You're free to leave.
If I can go, I can stay, right?
You're free to go. You're not free to
No, why is that?
Because you're an idiot.
Why is that? Because I didn't commit a crime, right?
Your business is done, out the door.
How do you know my business is done?
You said it was. Out the door.
Uh-huh.
Well, it looks like he's doing the walk of shame.
Yay.
Yep, walk of shame. He's going out the door. He didn't get his way. Now he's gonna have a tantrum.
Punks. Motherfucker. You a bitch. So have a good day.
He's being pretty quiet about what he's saying now as he's walking away so they can't hear him. But he'll speak up here and tell him to have a nice day.
Appreciate that.
Fucking jump asses. Oh my god, I can't believe it just happened.
I agree, it's hilarious every time.
Can't believe that guy is such a, fucking moron. Alright, we don't have enough time to get another moron involved, so we will leave the substantive First Amendment auditors and Karens right there for this session. Alright, so we did drop about 25 rank in the regular arena. There it is, 536. And a new power upgrade ranking of 126. Oh, it said O, not dash. Oh, there you go, 71. So that has that. In part 3, of course, we do have Midnight in America with a brand new interview ready to rock and roll for us. Of course, tomorrow, for at least the first part, we will have the last overlap of both Winterfest 2021 and Elemental Synergy. So until then, let's get through the nice little things. Of course, make sure you do like, share, and subscribe so Boxy gets to notice us. That's 5,000 views of these videos. 1,000 subscribers by YouTube will get YouTube/Google to pay attention to us on that end. Once we do get those people to notice, they start sending us items, and we are able to start sending them to you. Free crypto, so you can make purchases anytime you like. Coinbase.com/join/ZParsley. $10 of free crypto Bitcoin available for signing up. 2-minute lessons, 1-question quizzes through Coinbase Earn get you another 100 in crypto that way. Well, until we meet for our Midnight in the Desert rendezvous, it's always a great new world to release the Krakens. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and